Hi guys, here is a run through of the more updated hub. Right when you get access, you will go here to my settings, and this is where you're going to set up your schools. You can edit subscriptions and um, edit your branding colors and your logo. So the first thing we're going to want to do is remember every hub has 3 schools except the finance hub is 1 school, 1 hub. Here's where you can invite your admin. And then you can do your branding colors here based on the school and the logo. So set that up first. If you need to edit any cards on file, subscription, or anything like that, you can do that right here under subscription and add the new ones or edit what you currently have. So that's in the settings. That's the first thing you're going to want to do. Then let's dive in and take a look at all the hubs. The task hub is the task command center. Here is where you can have as many roles as you want, and it looks at the daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly tasks for each role. You can create daily off tasks for the day, just something random throughout the day. The dashboard is going to give you the daily look right here of all the tasks for the day, and then give you a year at a glance and see your progress notes here. You have this week's tasks to go through. You have the month to go through, and you can hobble through the months here. Calendar is going to give you a view of each day. Call inquiries is your lead generating system. If somebody calls in and wants a tour or they just wanted information, that would go here. It's a great way to also keep track of the pending follow-ups, tour schedules, and how many spots open you have. The task notes is, let's say your assistant director didn't get to something. It was a busy day. That note is going to show up here in the task notes. And that's just going to a way to update the owner or the head of the school, what's going on and why they weren't able to get to something. Sticky notes is just a fun way to have like a quick reference to important notes, just like you would have on your desk. That is the task hub. Again, you can have as many roles as you want in 3 schools. The finance hub is a way to track income and expenses. Oops. By the way, every hub has this onboarding series here with a video here. You can hide it there. This is so you can track your income and expenses. You do the settings down here for it. You want to set that up first and then start logging so everything is right. Here just gives you a quick view of income. Here's a quick view of expenses. Again, you can flip through your schools here. And you can do recurring prices here. Here's a mileage tracker. This is going to be your this year, giving you a total for the year. And this is a great way to keep track for taxes. And same with this, reports you can export right here. Again, remember the first thing you're going to want to do is set up your income and expense brackets and what goes under. And then budget, let's say that you got a grant for something and you want to figure out how to allocate those funds. That's how you can do that and play with some numbers. So that is the Finance Hub. Let's head over to the Document Hub. This is where you keep track of everything from student files to teacher files to training logs, state required trainings, who needs what done, which is really cool. You can see for, let's say, the state of Illinois needs 20 hours, and you can change that based on your state. Keep track of every employee. PTO, a teacher can request it off. You can see that here, and you can accept it or not. Teacher docs are here, and you would set up those templates here. Teacher setup, put the teacher's name in, what the document is. Teacher templates are the ones we provided, and these are the ones that you're going to see on your actual document tracker. So, and you can add any also. And here's where you invite the teacher and add their information in. So that's going to give you everything that's due. Calendar view is going to show you what's due on which date, which is pretty cool. And again, reports, you can see all the by person, by classroom, by doc type, PTO, keeping track of it all here. in the document hub. Playbook hub is the onboarding hub. There's 3 different options for this. You can have use our already onboarding tools that are a part of it. You can edit our onboarding videos yourself, or we can custom make them for you. If you'd like us to custom make them, please reach out to sales@admin4you.org. And we will custom make your videos, which is pretty cool. So onboarding is, you have a new employee and they're going to be starting and they need to be onboarded and what's happening in the school. Here you'll have your checklist. This is going to play the video that they'll walk through.
In this segment of your onboarding journey, we'll cover childcare licensing basics.
Checklists here and then quizzes here. And yes, you can totally insert your own checklists and videos. All right, the setup. Here you can create your own certificate background. You can put your logo, and then we're soon going to have a color generator here. So it's pretty cool to have your own certificates also. We have our own modules like I showed you. And then you have, you can either edit our templates if you know how to do that in Canva, and then put those live embedded template links back into the app. We have another video on that. Or you can just not use any of our templates, put your own in, or you can reach out to us and we will create your own onboarding series for additional fee. And that is the onboarding hub, which is the playbook hub. Oh, the playbooks are SOPs, standard operating procedures. These are for employees who need to revisit policies and procedures, or let's say you wrote up an employee for improper diaper changing procedure. You would hop in and say, hey, you need to review the health and safety guidelines, and you would be able to see that they did so here. That's the Playbook Hub. Student Hub, this is just awesome. You can set up your own evaluation or use our evaluation template for each age group, create an evaluation for a student, take it right from your iPad, phone, laptop, whatever works. You can add notes, need support. All right, let's say you finished it all. You're going to see their evaluations here. You would see all your students. You can filter by the school year, classroom, and keep track, as they were an infant and as they go through time through your school all the way up into preschool and grow. You can see that. Behavior reports. We offer a behavior report template and to document, improper behavior in the school or something that you'd like to focus on. Incident reports, same thing, basically. Accident happened. Behavior plans. We provide a behavior plan template. However, again, you can edit that template to make yours if there's something you don't like about it. This is going to create goals and create a crisis plan. It uses behavioral concerns list, an academic social list. It's all in here that you can create a really insightful behavior plan for a student and keep track of it. Conferences, a great way to plan conferences for the school, parent teacher conferences, schedule them, take notes, add notes of what the parents said. So this is all in that hub, which is the student hub. Teacher hub, same idea, but this is more focused for the teachers. Obviously, you can create a new evaluation here. Comes with 30, 60, 90-day evaluations on top of yearly evaluations. We have all of these templates in here. You can use our templates again or edit them as you would like. And start evaluation, take the evaluation right from the computer, iPad, or phone. Add notes, needs support, mark complete. All right. Oops. And here's going to keep track of all your evaluations. You can export them to PDF. Observations. We have classroom observations, activity observations, and classroom management observations. And again, you can edit this template or use the one that we have. Go through, create the evaluation. And this is such a cool tool because it's so hard to stay on top of evaluations and observations. Boom. Do this while you're observing in the classroom. Okay. Then disciplinary, this is where you can keep track of verbal warnings, written warnings, terminations total this year. It's a really cool idea to give the owner or, if you need insight into the school, especially if you have a big school of what's going on with turnover, this is a great tool. Reports, this is just a great way to generate reports, evaluations, and observations. Point system. This is so awesome, you guys. This is a point system based off of performance or attendance. You decide what you want it to be off of, and this will keep track of it, okay? Performance improvement plans. Let's say you wrote up a teacher for something and we need to create some goals and give them a little pep in their step. This is a performance improvement plan template, and you can review it here, and it even tracks the progress. So that is the Teacher Hub. Survey Hub is coming up. It will soon be known as the Feedback Hub. Same with the HAL Hub. So that is a quick run through. Right now we have 6 active, soon to be hubs. They are a la carte. You can use them as needed or pick them as needed. If you don't need the Finance Hub and you just want the Docu Hub, you can use that. The more hubs you buy, the cheaper it goes. Again, don't forget you can add your logo, change your branding, and really make it your app. We love you guys. Thank you so much.